I suppose the IPOB militant, according to a professor of the Yoruba Nation leader, Akintoye, who said, on seeing that video, he responded to say, hey, it is not Tinubu that released Iboho. In as much as you cannot really say that is neither, you can say that is neither here nor there, because he was there all the while Buhari was in office, and after Buhari, a few months after Buhari left, a Yoruba man is in office, is out. So the tendency to give it an ethnic coloration is already there. But that notwithstanding, this call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, as timely and as proper as it may come across, Imapuafu made a statement about a week or thereabouts ago, and he was very clear. We want referendum. We want it under UN supervision. They are not giving up on the call for cessation. They are not giving up on the call for state of Biafra. They have not said, Nnamdi Kanu has neither said he's giving up on that. So while Ohanaeze push for Kanu's release, which we all agree, is Ohanaeze ready to also undertake that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, he's not going to call for the state of Biafra again? Is Ohanaeze willing to also say, because it's clear that Ohanaeze is here to address the core issue that led to where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, which is the demand for referendum and cessation and the state of Biafra. I'd like you to react to this, please.
Oh, well, it's a very bit funny, yeah. But I think that I've said that from a moral perspective, I don't like to look at these arguments, a lot of emphasis on ethnicism become part of the being in this country. I think that the sociocultural group Ohanaeze has probably thought it over, and they think that they're getting a holistic peace. But if you look at what's going on in the Southeast, say in places like a home base of the former Biafran leader who's dead now, you can see that people have gradually taken responsibility. They're saying we're not going to sit at home. They're saying that we need to go out there and earn some living for ourselves and our kids and do our business right. Now, all of those things, they're mixed calls coming from the Southeast, but they represent one singular factor. People are tired of this passing past. So you want a present that makes sense to them. Now, and I think that maybe the thinking of Ohanaeze will be, let's have something holistic, okay? So they can make their case. But, my dear, let's all realize one thing, that if the issue was the issue of a referendum, nobody's going to stop that.
Yeah, but they say this constitution is against it.
Now, listen. What you do, in my view as a former lawmaker, if the provision for a referendum does not exist under the Nigerian constitution, it is the responsibility of lawmakers who seeing this kind of defect, we discuss this thing on the floor of the House, take a position. If the idea is to inject it, because of course, a right to self-determination is something you cannot take away, And I don't want to sound absurd or horrible, but you see this structural fight for a new country, whatever. It's also a fight for resource
control,
some level of control, and. This fight for this resource, for the control of these resources, ignited the first war. Forget what they said about coups and all. It was the coming of the oil. And whoever had it, they knew that oil was going to play a key part in Nigeria. And whoever had control of it had control of power. So they went, of course, it was both for the Nigerian side, which said it was a war of unification, and for the Biafran side, it was a war of secession. Interests. Resources were at the center of that fight. Now, if you are looking at it again, and if you say no, let me tell you why. I doubt there have been some consultation with the people of Rivers State. I come from Rivers. That the Rivers people believe in this struggle for IPOB. I doubt that Bayelsa believes in it. I doubt that Cross River believes in it. I doubt that Akwa Ibom believes in it. Now there's an addition. Delta. Do you understand? All these areas that we're pointing at are areas of great resource. So who says that those of us on the south side can't form a country of our own to govern ourselves? You know? So you see, there's something. I'm just about saying that if you wake up one morning and say the Igbo states want to go without these other states, I doubt there's anybody in Nigeria who will stop them. The issue is the issue of the resource and the control, you know. We talk in terms of Hausa people controlling it, Yoruba people controlling it. The same thing that Igbos want too. It doesn't just be plain. It's just that the opportunity hasn't come. You know. So let's get talking as Nigerians. Let's deal with who can create a country that all of us will be proud of. All these pockets of hate, concern, in my view, they are human. But they shouldn't be negative. There should be something, stuff that motivate us to do some more. Bring out the human in us, if not the animal in us. Because there's a difference between being human and being animal. So I think that, let's keep watching. Because it's difficult. Remember somebody vowed for Kanu when he was first arrested and granted bail. And he just jumped away.
Perimadu too.
He jumped away. And but for the nature of this country, those men would have been in trouble. You know, so that is the thing. But I don't know how Ohanaeze can, they can make the undertaking. It could also be political, just making the undertaking. Might also be, gentlemen, people are saying we are not doing anything, no. Now they see also we are talking to the government to release our son. It's all part of the game, you know. But I hope that sincerely, if Kanu's release were to be secured, you should think again.